Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, helloazae, and we are back with another episode of Firewatch.
2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night.
Oh dear.
You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet.
Oh
I wanted to wake
dear.
you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, when it comes to her.
I am.
Good. I'm glad. Look, so...
Oh dear.
A couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. He's incredible, caring, sexy as hell. He was a driller down in Casper.
So it's been a while since I've played, and I don't want to
Dated for
interrupt,
almost 5 years.
but I was not expecting a
I was
conversation
working
with
the Wyoming
Delilah
Outdoor
so
Leadership
soon, like
School,
this.
and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Walls was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose. Then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home.
Oh dear.
Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here,
Oh,
I
dear.
lied, and told my sister he fucked our neighbor. I've just lied about it for over 10 years. And, for some reason, I wanted you to know.
The
I
honesty.
figured you've told me so much about you, so, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
So I wasn't really expecting Delilah to share this kind of story with me as soon as she did, and immediately as the start of the episode. But yeah, as you can see, that Delilah here is also running away from something that happened in her own past, and it was a decision in her own relationship that she seems to now regret in a way, or at least that she wasn't ready to experience, or wasn't ready to really cope with. I suppose, in a sense, the death of her brother. Her boyfriend, fiance's brother at the time, was a little too real, in a sense. And that became a more terrifying thought the more she thought of it. Fossilized claw?
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Examine. Release. Drop. No. Come on, Henry, put that back. Did I just not come from here? I mean, sure. So there's a buzzing sound behind me by chance. If you do hear it, that is my neighbors who have been cutting the grass since, let's just say 2 hours earlier in the day. They've made it quite a goal to make sure that grass is fairly trimmed and fairly well kept. Much to my dismay. So yes, I have no idea where I last left off in the game, so I'm just kind of following, or just going right ahead and continuing forward. Almost certain this is the way I have to go, right? Although something's telling me that I'm going the wrong way. Just the slightest, ever so slight inkling that I'm going the wrong way. heading home.
All right, I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
So I wasn't exactly sure what day we last left off, but now we are officially on day 64. We learned some things about Delilah. Henry himself now feels probably like be more open with Delilah. And I am just sitting here examining, totally just eavesdropping on their conversations. No, I'm actually making a very, very taking a very direct involvement towards the growth of their relationship. Oh.
You've got a front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Yeah, it's really going.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up with them. But why don't you do the honors?
What about Delilah?
So, no ideas, huh?
Delilah's a nice name.
No, you big dummy.
That's too kind.
I was kidding.
No, you were not. You're sweet, but we can't call it the Delilah Fire.
Okay, what then?
How about my middle name, June?
It's
June
July.
Fire, even though it's July.
I like it. So there's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
What's that?
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand, plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head. You'd like it there.
I've had one too many bad experiences with tequila. I'm a little reticent to try it again.
Well, maybe you just need a new, good experience with it.
Damn,
Yeah,
girl
maybe.
is very good.
Are you looking at the fire?
Yeah, I am.
I love how they look at night. During the day, it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
Yeah.
I'm
That's-
glad you're here.
This is quite romantic.
Me too.
Good. I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way. I know it's probably been a while since you've connected with someone the way we have. I don't mean to get all heavy, but it's been really nice. I wish I was over there.
I wish you were too.
We could sit outside. We could talk without these radios. We could, you know.
Connect.
What? What could we do?
Well, let me tell you.
Ooh. My goodness, that was just not the weather. Oh dear. And the people mowing the grass are back.
You're going fishing without a license?
It's
Yes.
one fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
No, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher. That reminds me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem bear they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, you know, I think sometimes it riles up the wildlife.
Does problem actually mean murderer? Like how Charles Manson is a problem cult leader?
Oh, come on, you just have to look for tracks, that's it.
Ugh. Can't believe I'm gonna leave this planet as a pile of bear shit.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah.
They get along so well now. It's been like a good 2 months at least, I think. 2 months and a few days. Give or take. But the developing relationship between these two has gone so much friendlier, and I feel like they've started to trust each other a lot more. It's quite nice to see. And it's kind of almost envious to see how well developed these characters are just together in spite of the distance. It's really interesting. Oh.
What the, Dee, I found a clipboard down here and there's something strange going on.
Oh
At
god.
the lake? What's up?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you, not in the same way.
No way.
Huh. There are other...
Wait, hold on. Something's out here.
Henry, I'm worried. You didn't find and eat any mushrooms, did you? I mean, they can be fun, but also, you know, devastating.
Huh.
Regardless, just let me know, okay, buckaroo?
I found a walkie-talkie out here, too.
Okay.
It's going shithouse.
Well, get it if you haven't already, and then we'll figure out whose it is.
Will do.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Henry, are you there? What happened, Henry?
I got hit in the head. Punched or something by someone.
Are you serious? What the hell is going on out there?
I don't
Good question.
know. Jesus Christ.
Let
Okay.
me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else is on it?
I don't know. It's gone, along with the radio of theirs. Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
I don't... What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
I don't know.
Wapiti
I
Station.
saw the name Wapiti Station right before I was cold cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
I'll start hiking that way now. God damn it, my head.
Are you sure you saw what you saw, Henry? Maybe you pissed off some more campers and they came back to sucker punch you.
That'd be pretty asshole thing to do.
Why would I make this up? It's an insane lie at worst, and a shitty prank at best.
And you've been feeling okay?
I feel fine.
The mushrooms I ate were totally fine, Delilah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I believe you, but that conversation was from 2 weeks ago.
I know
Yeah.
they were. So what's to say that they don't have transcripts from 3, 4, or 5 weeks ago?
What is that?
Our entire relationship, friendship, our whole summer.
Someone is out here with a walkie-talkie taking notes and talking to God knows who. I'll hike out there and get some answers.
Great. Just keep a clear head. Don't, do anything crazy.
Like taking a job in the middle of nowhere with literally no escape from whatever or whoever is out there?
Well, I meant, kill anybody.
You got it, boss.
That was a very, very dark turn, if I do say so myself. So yes, I was kind of just entirely perturbed by whatever these strange light effects are. I would assume they're supposed to be leaves, but pretty sure leaves aren't supposed to settle on the ground like that. All the same, this is a very, very nice area. One more. Again, I'm not some kind of professional photographer or anything, but I do love these little landscapes. And the idea of bringing a disposable camera for these things for a trip like this is very novel. I have a great sense of appreciation for it.
who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance that they had anything to do with those girls disappearing?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know them that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
I see. Is this the way to go? I'm still getting readjusted to the controls just ever so slightly, so sometimes I feel like I'm hitting the wrong key, even though I'm hoping I'm hitting the right one. Or button. But yes, an assailant has attacked our good friend Henry. And there's also a clipboard that out there exists of the transcripts between the conversations that Henry and Delilah have been having over the course of the last 2 and a bit months. If anyone was recording a conversation, which they might have be, who knows, it is still very, very, very scary. And quite unsettling to know people are listening into whatever you're saying at any time. You know, the whole invasion of privacy thing is quite real. Fence.
Whoa, Delilah, there's a big chain link fence between me and the meadow. I don't think I can get past it.
A fence?
Yeah,
How big?
big. It goes off in both directions, acres.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Whatever it is, someone doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Sometimes biologists will cordon off a little area to study flora or whatever, but that's only a few square feet usually.
That's not what this is.
Well, see what you can do to get past it.
And what are the odds they left the gate unlocked?
Pretty low, I'd imagine.
Well, let's find out.
Look, I'm not going to be able to get into this place.
Shit.
I don't know how long I can dick around out here until someone notices.
God, if you were an actual firefighter, you'd open that gate down in 2 shakes. Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Interesting.
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned a line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
I'm there, and I need to go all the way down there. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Fudge. I have to go all the way back. Okay. Trusty compass, guide me. So a lot of the game is partly spent in silence. Another part... Huh. Could I jump? Probably not. Partly just observing the surroundings and, again, just understanding what everything is around you, blah, blah, blah. They've now introduced a very interesting subplot here, or maybe possibly a main plot, where there is now a suspicious happening all around you, and you, while getting to know this other person, now have to solve this situation where you're both somewhat involved. So on a very random note, I've actually been listening to some of my old videos in the last little while, and I love, in a sense, I love how I've been introducing my videos with a very, very long tagline with the 100% original OG PlaySomething Series tagline, rather. And I know it's a very, very fancy way of saying it's sort of a let's play, quote-unquote. Okay, music. Why is there music? Sorry, the music playing just kind of freaked me out a second. Because I was not expecting it. Yeah. Totally lost my train of thought. So yes, I noticed how my very, very long introductions have been kind of a somewhat of a damper towards the flow, the way I introduce my videos. So I'll likely cut that out in the future. Like I've been testing it with the Firewatch videos and even some of the other videos beforehand, simply cutting out the 100% OG whatever. And I think I'll just keep that towards the introduction of videos, the very first
I called around.
video.
Things seem normal with everyone else.
Has anything strange been happening on your end?
No, nothing really.
Nothing really, or nothing?
Nothing. My door was open the other night, but that's not strange.
That doesn't sound like nothing.
It's nothing, I promise.
All right, I'm headed toward the camp anyway.
Okay. Keep your radio close to you.
Hey, what you just said, keep my radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground, kind of like the one I use.
And?
Do you think that maybe someone was, you know,
I don't know. What?
hailing me, following me around, like working with other people?
Henry, you are way too much of a dope to be in the mob.
Someone is clearly able to hear us sometimes and was hiding near the lake. Come on.
I just...
Just admit it. You're a little worried.
Of course, I'm worried, but let's just try to keep things calm, okay? Keep things on an even keel.
Darn it. She's got a point. Remain level-headed. Think through what's
I know
happening.
we don't know what's going on yet, but I don't have a good feeling.
Okay, throw all reservations out the
I don't
door.
like feeling vulnerable. It's not like you can just call the police. I was thinking about the Goodwins. It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scared he would have been.
He had his dad to protect him. Ned, right?
Yeah.
You don't think he could?
No, you're probably right.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I think the Goodwins were the people that camped here before, and I now have the kids. What's it called? His. Oop. His disposable camera. I wonder if there's a way for me to look at the old photos in any way. Let me check. Nope. Huh. Flashlight. So yes, going back to what I said about the videos going forward, I'm likely not going to do the whole intro, just for the introduction videos of new series I'm going to start displaying. And there is one coming up, I promise. For the time being, however, I am focusing just one game at a time, balancing out different schedules, writing new scripts for primarily casuals, which I hope you'll look forward to by the end of August. Which I hope this video will actually make it in August by time. If not, then oops, god darn it. But if I do, please look forward to it, guys. I've been working on this one for a little while.
Whoa, the June fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not gonna try to put it out?
Not yet, apparently.
The June Delilah fire. How romantic. Aw, Henry named the fire after her. It'll likely be memorialized in some newspaper for like a month. Alright, so I'm definitely going the right way. So the other day, actually, I started playing another playthrough of the game. Of course, I'm nowhere near as... Ooh.
I found where they did the controlled burn. I can hike right through here now.
Yeah, normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to 2 forks, now that there's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Let's see. The scout camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
Got it. What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
Are you serious?
Oh,
Fired.
come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
Delilah, even if you are totally paranoid right now, good job, girl. Good job. Anyway, like I was saying, I was playing a different playthrough of the game, and I am nowhere near caught up as to this current file. But I was playing with with commentary by the game's creators, developers, artists, designers, and such like that. And I love all the little side stories and tidbits of information that I've been hearing about the game. And I think it's really fun to comment on it now. Like when I first saw one of my first videos of the Firewatch playthrough. Oh wow, that tree's ominous. Take picture. One of the first videos I recorded, I noticed how, there's all these books, but I didn't make a comment on it. So when I listened to the later commentary, apparently it was supposed to really show how bored lookouts get, just because there's nothing here to do. There's no cell phones at the time, of course. Even then, who knows if they even get reception out here. But of course, the job of a lookout was to always just pay attention to your surroundings. And you could never necessarily get lost in one action for too long. So reading was a very, very big part of the game. Not the game, was part of the job, in a sense, because it was the only thing you could do from preventing yourself to get bored out of your mind, going nuts. So some lookouts would take books with them, and between the camp, they'd probably distribute them in the supply caches, like we're seeing it in the game right now. Every so often, you go into a supply cache, there's a book, whether it's earlier I think I saw Jane Eyre, or whatever that was. Point being, they shared books in an attempt to keep themselves essentially sane and interested in the job, or not bored. But yes, that's just a small little tidbit of information I just love to share. I wanted to share, rather. Because it was an insight into this job that Henry has, aside from just a conversation with Delilah, that... Oh, wow.
Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
What's a medicine wheel?
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
So I'm likely doing myself... Well, I'm not doing myself a favor in that I'm just getting lost in what's happening in the environment right now. And I'm just speaking out of my ass. In essence. But yes, I just love how this game is just sort of teaching me all these little things about the character and how the situation, the context, and the livelihood of the characters in the game. Because I would never have expected... Oh, can I clear it? I never would have expected the game to progress in such a way. What's here? Nothing's here? What was the purpose? Check the map. So that was just essentially pointless. As I was learning about the game... Oh. I can eventually chop this down. Sweet. As I was essentially learning about the game, all the little information tidbits like who the focus was, the voicing, the design of the environment, all of the very strategic choices is bringing out some of the marvels of the game I really wasn't expecting it the first time playing through. The first time playing through being the first few times I played the game for the recording. Alright, so I'm back in the river. I was a little lost, but now I'm found. I got myself a little lost a moment ago, just because I want to explore and just see what kind of freedom I have. So I need to find this supply box left behind by the scouting party. Go east. Oh. Guess I'm going this way. I think I went west last time. I just looped around. Oh. What is this?
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
Whoa, someone stripped these snowmobiles down to the bone.
Huh.
And that's weird, right?
I mean, I can come up with a bunch of not weird reasons someone would do that out here, but given what's happened, yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah, where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Because it's called Pork Pond.
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, you know, anywhere.
In spite of the shenanigans that are likely happening to them and how creeped out they actually are, still, the banter's great. The throwaway lines, so worth it. Alright, Camp Arapaho?
Camp Arapaho.
You're there?
Yeah, I am.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the Scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers. The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
Alright. That likely wasn't me who ever did that first. Or anyone from this camp. Or anyone we know or trust. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Stop doing this. Stop. Oh dear. I'll find a way. Hey guys, have I mentioned that I watched Spider-Man: Homecoming? Great movie. Great movie. A lot of fun. Lots of neat little twists. Let's see, where am I? I'm here. I need to get there. The camp was blocked, so therefore I have to go around. So... southwest. Let's go southwest-ish. Go around the ravine. I'm just gonna take my chances running around and see what I can find. One of the best things about this kind of game is I can just look around, explore, see where my eyes can take me. Ugh. Oh. This is it. I have made it. So the buzzing in the background may not have gone away yet. I apologize. Nothing I can do about my crazy, crazy neighbors.
You ever talked to any of the scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
I mean, he wasn't a scout or a Weeblo or whatever?
I got the sense that boy could barely tie his shoes, let alone a bow hitch.
What the hell's a
Damn.
bow hitch?
Well, it's a knot that you are probably too old and too stubborn to learn. You use it to make rafts and shelters and stuff like that.
You know how to tie one?
Heck no, I'd make a Weeblo do it.
There are bear traps out here in the scout shelters.
Scouts are stalwart prey.
That's messed up.
Oh my god.
I guess these little shelters are where they keep the Weeblos.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
Is there anything here I can scavenge and or use for myself? No? Okay. Climb in. Creeped out. Leave.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Hey, D, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss.
Did it say anything of note?
Nick.
Okay. Oh, what? Wyoming Interagency Hotshot Crew, Paint Truck, Ranger District. Reply to Dr. Sims of Wapiti Station, Thoroughfare region. Squad Boss Carson, in the next few days, you and your team will be dropping into the Thoroughfare region of Shoshone National Forest to cut a fire line through Ruby River. I'm writing on behalf of Dr. Ben Simmons at Wapiti Station. He wished out to the superintendent with wildfire concerns about his research site. Upon your return, someone from his office will want to speak with you as part of a wildlife risk assessment of the region. I told him they have nothing to worry about and that your team's fire lines are the most potent preventive measure in protecting their site, even though they'll be more than a mile away. But I think they've got insurance companies to answer to. Thanks as always for your patience, Rich Slusarenko, Assistant Superintendent. So, Wapiti Station's Ben Simmons has made contact.
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Wapiti Station?
Holy crap.
They're all in on it.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching? I mean, you and I aren't very interesting.
Us. They're researching us.
Not single people.
You think they're studying you and me?
I do, yeah. I mean, maybe it's about studying two strangers who talk every day.
Like, if you put someone in isolation with someone else, what they do.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, fuck that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think we should allow for the possibility that this is all just a big misunderstanding, but... God, if you saw what you said you did... Fuck, Henry.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So what's next?
Well, I've got an axe, so I can figure out a way to get over the ravine and back towards the
Well,
site.
I've got an
Sounds
axe.
good. Check in when you can, and keep an
Whack,
eye out for anyone
whack,
following you.
whack. What are you gonna do, Henry? Well, I had this axe, and I certainly have ideas of what I can do. Alright, time to go all the way across and then go back north.
Are you there? I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No.
Definitely not.
Alright, so, tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
There isn't any way
Oh.
someone, like, another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Day 77. Shit's gotten real. So we know that someone is definitely intercepting the lines between Delilah and Henry, and now they've been likely studying us for God knows what and God knows what reason. So this supposed intimacy isn't very private between Delilah and Henry. And it's quite unsettling. I myself am pretty much very wrapped in towards the relationship between the two. So it is, to be fair, very
Thoroughfare
frightening.
Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The June fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Oh dear.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
You can do me for a trip out of here. I don't care if it's on horseback or a helicopter or in a canoe. Just get me out of here.
Henry, we have work left to do. Let's chat about what's bothering you and you'll feel better.
Are you serious?
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk. Okay?
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
The Patriots. How are the books?
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Although I'm kind of interested in this instead. So, examine flora. Alright guys, instead of actually continuing too much more forward with the game, I'm going to stop here for this episode. So again, a lot of little creepy things have been happening. Now we now know that they're being studied and examined, or at least researched, studied, whatever, same thing. Yeah, kind of weird. And whatever's happening going forward is likely to answer those kind of stories and questions. So hopefully you guys will tune back in for the remainder of the game. If you like any of the content you've seen here today, please consider commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you can, and as a favor to me, follow me on Twitter at helloazae. Cheers guys, take care, and have a great one.